And I am live. Hello, 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 and happy Thursday, everyone. It is Thursday on February 24th, 2022. I am Reverend Joanne Angel Barry Cologne, your certified holistic personal trainer, intuitive healer, cosmic energy reader, medical astrologer, master of numerology, and the creator of the Chakra Balance Numerology Cosmic Energy Forecast Deck. Super excited to be here with you tonight. I'm just going to take a minute and do some housekeeping, make sure I am where I need to be, and then possibly, as I can see, my phone is on low battery again. Just seems to be what it is lately, on low battery. Anyhow, so I'm going to check in where I need to check in, make sure I am where I need to be, as I am on my Twitter right now. So for those of you who are watching on Twitter, please let me know that you are there. For that matter, share it out to wherever you wish to share, tweet it, whatever, however that goes. But welcome, welcome, welcome. And I want to check it on my YouTube channel as well. I'm trying to see if I can reach my cord for my cell phone, and I might be able to reach it so I can plug in my phone. And oops, there we go. As I am on my YouTube page. For those of you who are watching from YouTube, my YouTube channel, three things. Remember to hit that like button, subscribe, and so you know when I do go live, set your bell so it will ring for you. And give me a nice thumbs up as they call it. And now I'm going to go and land where I'm going to be spending most of my time for the night, which will be my Facebook private group. Had to remember what it was called. There's so much going on in my head. Sometimes I amaze myself that I can remember half of the stuff that's going on in my world. So let me just see something. Did I get a member requesting? I don't think so. All right. So I am here. Hello, CJ Ives Lopez. Nice to see you. And we have Carrie Marie Beaver as well. Hello, hello. Nice to see you. If the two of you had an opportunity to check out the card spread earlier today and you chose a card, put that card number in the comments so I know that you have. And I'm going to just take a stretch over to my bag so I can grab hold of my cord for my phone because, like I said, I've been on it a lot today and I do need to charge it up. So for those of you who are with me, bear with me, and we are going to dive right in. Just got to make sure technology is on track. There's nothing worse than wanting to be connected with the world and things are on low battery. So here we go. And while I'm plugging that in, let me get all my things plugged in. Lately, I say I'm not usually disorganized, but I've been saying that lately, a lot lately, which means maybe I am a little disorganized, considering it's been a long day. I literally walked into my house literally little less than 10 minutes ago. All right, so Carrie, she has chosen card number 2. Now, what I'm going to do really quickly is I'm going to give you a view again at the cards, the back of the cards, that is. So if you haven't had an opportunity to check out the card spread earlier today, or even for that matter last night, because that's when the card spread does come up. I post them on Wednesday nights after 5 p.m. Eastern time. And they're up there all day on Thursday, obviously. So let's do a look. This is your very first card. So if you're loving that moon, go ahead and choose number 1. This is your second card. And if you're loving that blue moon, go ahead and choose number 2. And if you're loving this rosy red, I think it is, card number 3, choose that one. All right, I'm going to give you about 30 seconds to pick and choose the card that resonates most with you. Put that number in the comments. Those of you who are viewing from YouTube or Twitter, if you would like to participate and join my Facebook private group, feel free to email healingwithin76@gmail.com. Let me know you'd like to join the group, and I will invite you to the group. So CJ Ives chose card number 2. Kerry chose card number 2. I do believe there were 1 or 2 people who have already chosen cards 2. I'm going to invite them in. This way here, perhaps they can join us. And then we're going to get rolling. Because I know your time is money, my time is money, and, well, at this end of the road. It's already 9:09. Well, actually 9 something p.m. Eastern time. Don't even know what time it really is. But let's dive into this. So as I was saying, if you would like to join the group, if you're watching from Twitter or YouTube, all you need to do is email healingwithin76@gmail.com. And what I will do at some point is I will what will I do? I don't know what I'm going to do. I will post a link on my Twitter page after I'm done with the live, and I have no idea how I can post it on YouTube. Anyhow, here we go, ready to go. Let's see, up late. Yes, you are up late, CJ Ives. You're usually in bed by now, so I'm so impressed that you're here with me. So because CJ Ives is here with me and she is up later than usual, let's get this party started. All right, so card number one. Card number one. This is card number one. So if you chose card number one, here we have it. And I know most of you are here with me right now in the live did not choose card number one, but hang in there and let's see if it resonates with you, whether you chose it or not. So the card's in reverse. Now, what does it mean when the card's in reverse? Two things. A, you need to pay attention to the message. And B, that particular chakra needs your attention. So let's turn this bad boy upright. And the card here is family. So your family, when we think about family, hello, Susan. When we think about family, who in your family do you need to make amends with? Who in your family do you need to make amends with? That's the card. The chakra is the heart chakra. So when I think of the heart chakra right off the back, lets me know that there's heaviness in the heart regarding matters of the home. So in your family, who is it that you're not getting along with right now? And that perhaps maybe it's time to put that grudge to the side and start healing. 1 and 5 is just that. 1 is about doing things differently. 5 is about change. So when you think about that 1, it's a new way of going about this relationship in your family. 5 is about change. 5 is about being courageous enough to literally approach the person and just give them a big old hug. Words do not have to be said. You do not have to use the words, I'm sorry. You do not have to have a conversation about whatever it is that might be causing the heaviness in the heart. But you can very easily just approach that person and give them a big old fat hug. And that's it. Big old fat hug. And there goes the healing right there. The heart chakra is all about the green energy. So allowing yourself to really indulge in healing. So if there's anger, sadness, grief, hardship, frustration, resentment, jealousy. I just heard jealousy. So there's somebody out there who's got a little jealousy going on with a family member. Whatever the issue is, this is the time. We are in a major portal right now. I've been talking about this all day. In fact, all week. In the month of February, we've had 5 portals. When we think about portals, portals are spiritual portals, helping us to really activate our vibration at a higher level, allowing the layer between the physical and the spiritual realm to be a lot thinner, giving us the ability to really work from our spiritual wisdom as opposed to our ego. So that's what this is really about. So let go of your ego and step up and give that family member a big old hug. So that's the very first card. But remember, the card's in reverse. So that does mean there's a lot of resistance regarding this family issue. That does mean that you do need to work on the heart chakra, because the heart being heavy is not a good thing during a portal period. A portal period means it's activating the heart chakra. And that could very well show up as palpitations, high blood pressure, even stroke for that matter. So let's really start working on healing the heart and working on loving your family members. Again, you do not need to revisit the conversation or revisit the event that might have caused you to become bitter towards one another, but you definitely want to let it go and move into a space where you can just be neutral when you're around each other. Very first card. I love that. Remember, when we think about that number 6 in numerology, it's not just the number of this card. Number 6 is the energy of our entire year. 2022 adds up to a number 6. And that is the energy we are in reference to healing all relationships, healing the relationship with our body as well, primary relationship for that matter. And it's also about our karmic lessons that we are here to heal from and learn from as well. That number 6 is about scheduling time to take care of your health, fitness, and wellness as well. So that 6 energy holds a very large vibration. It's associated to the 6th house in astrology, which is Virgo energy, which is really about scheduling, organizing, structuring your health, fitness, and wellness. And that 6 is about family and about your home. And again, when we think of home, we can think of it in 2 ways: the shelter that we live in and the home of our body. So when we think about our heart chakra, it's your home. All right. So that's card number 1. Card number 2. So drum roll. This is I'm going to be speaking to. Actually speaking to a handful of people, because I know a lot of people chose card number 2 for whatever the reasons are. So let's see why. Card number 2, also in reverse. Affirmation is completion. Completion. So what are we completing? What projects are we completing? What are we finally putting a period to as we're in this amazing portal, as we are literally ending the month of February? We're literally leaving February in less than 3 days? The 28th, today's the 24th, so 4 days. 4 days, February is going to be over. We just completed the entire season of Aquarius, and now we're in Pisces. So what do you need to complete? That's a big question. What do you need to complete? What are you in the process of completing? Now let's talk about that chakra, sacral energy. So when we think about the sacral energy is how we create. The sacral energy is also how we are confident in the work that we do. Now, the things that may be causing the sacral to be blocked or stagnant could be judgment, shame, blame, or guilt, which works very well with this card in reference to the family matters. Okay, so if you are holding on to shame, if you are feeling guilty about something, if you are feeling judged about something, or you are judging somebody else, this is a really great time to work on that sacral energy. So you can gain your confidence back. You can be more creative. How many of us want to be creative? Just show me by thumbs ups or hearts if you're watching on my Facebook page. How many of you want to be creative? How many of you want to birth a new project? How many of you want to finish a project? Oh, there goes those hearts. There we go. I love it. I love it. I love it. So let's talk about that number 9. So in numerology, the number 9 means completion, letting something go, an ending, a transition where we're literally transitioning out of something, closing something out. This 9 energy could also be about settling a contract, for that matter. I just heard that. Settling a contract, making a deal, and finally signing that contract. When we think of it as also a transformation, an evolution, for that matter. Now let's talk about that 9 in astrology. It's the 9th house. And when we think about the 9th house, it is about your spiritual wisdom. It's how you learn. How you learn. Do you learn from a book? Do you go to school to learn something? Or do you travel the world? Or do you pick up books and read from books to learn about things? Or are you tapping into your intuition and really gaining some spiritual wisdom by connecting with loved ones, angels, and ancestors, for that matter? That's that 9 energy in either way. But remember, the card's in reverse. So the big question is, what do you need to let go of so you can have a more lighter, happier heart? What do you need to let go of so you can have a happier heart? What do you need to complete? What do you need to put a period at the end of the sentence so you can move forward? Loving that. So card number 3, let's see. Card number 3. All right, so card number 3 is also in reverse. So all 3 cards tonight are in reverse. This is a rarity. Most of the time we have 1 card in reverse. Tonight we have 3. Now, again, as I mentioned, when we have a reverse card, the reverse card means we need to pay attention to the message, and we definitely want to work on the chakra. Now, 2 of our 3 cards are associated with a sacral energy. So we definitely want to work on the sacral energy. Now, let's see what the affirmation is. Queen and King. So we think of Queen and King. First thing that comes to my mind when I'm hearing this intuitively is about taking action and receiving support. So that feminine and masculine energy is the first thing that comes to mind. But then the second thing that comes to mind is the Queen and King, meaning him and her. Him and her. Also your masculine and feminine energy. How do you step into your masculine role? How do you step into your feminine role? Are you balancing the 2 out? It's definitely a partnership. And there we have some a two again. We have been bombarded with these twos. When we think about the number two in numerology, it really is about our relationships, our contracts, our friendships, our intimate ships, our siblings, our parents, our children, our co-workers, our friends, and even the stranger, which is eventually no longer a stranger. When we think about the number two in astrology, it's associated with the second house, which is associated with Taurus energy, physical and material possessions, and also your finances. So when we think about that number two and Queen and King, how are you taking care of your finances? How do you depend on a partner to take care of the finances as well? That sacral energy, as we spoke on the second card, is about letting go of any type of guilt, shame, or blame that you're holding on to, so you can step into that confidence, step into your empowerment role, be this amazing person you're meant to be. When we think of this card, this number two energy, but remember, it's in reverse. So it's really important to pay attention to your sacral energy between now through next week. Now, just to recap with our three cards, because I like to always believe the three cards come together and tell a story. And I think this one does. When we think about the numbers in itself, we have 6, we have 9, and we have 2. So when we really think about the overall number to this, it's an 8, which is about abundance, harmony, balance, and stability, and infinity. That's the total number when we add it up. The chakra, because 2 of the 3 cards are the sacral energy. So really spend some time in your sacral energy, clearing out whatever it is needs clearing, so you can really begin to be more creative and birth the different projects you're wishing to birth. But it's very important to really work on the family matters this week. Start healing those relationships. Whether it's a family by blood or someone that you have befriended from a past life, you have a soul contract with them, but there's some bitterness there. So start working on the family matters. And as you do that completion, you're going to let go of the grudge. I think that's a perfect card. Let go of the grudge. Complete the cycle. And because it is about Queen and King, it's about taking action. It's about taking action and being open to receiving, being open to having a conversation with somebody and seeing how you can connect with them. With all that being said, give me 2 seconds. So all that being said, I now have to jump. I have to keep this short tonight. I have to get on to another call. Let me know how this set with you. Let me know how it resonated. And if you are interested and it's resonating with you, I am more than happy to do a one-on-one card reading with you. 12 card spread. My birthday is coming. I'm going to be offering a birthday special. Stay tuned for that information. I'll be posting that probably by the weekend. But for now, enjoy the rest of your night. Let me know how these cards landed with you, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye for now.